Om Maha Ganapataye Namaha. In this video, I'm going to talk about the ferocious man-lion form called Narasimha, a form of the protector god Vishnu, who is the avatar of Vishnu and also representing the Mars energy. Narasimha is depicted as a man's body with a fierce lion head, and because he represents Mars energy, he's extraordinarily aggressive at destroying evil forces. His whole coming to being or incarnation was to kill the demon. I believe his name was Hiranyakasipu. I can't pronounce it right, but very, very powerful demon who had a special boon that he couldn't be destroyed by all these different beings. He listed out, all the different. When he asked a boon from the Creator God, he said, "It can't be killed by this being, this class of beings, the gods, all these beings that can't be killed during the night or day, inside or outside." And so Narasimha manifested himself as a different kind of being that he didn't list, and he ended up killing this guy in the threshold of a doorway during twilight. So what it tells you is Narasimha is very, very powerful during the twilight time, which is the time when the sun goes down in about a half an hour while it's still light, but there is no sun. That's the time recommended by the Siddhas to invoke this form of Narasimha, who uses his claws to essentially rip out negative forces. And the claws, some say, carry the energy of the powerful Sudarshan chakra, which is the weapon of choice for Lord Vishnu. Now, what are some other secrets about Narasimha? And also, I will make sure to check out the link in the description of this video where I will link you to a blog post from Ply Center where Dr. Ply has a video where you can go and get initiation from him. It's free. And he gives a very powerful chant to invoke Narasimha's fierce energy to root out all negative forces inside and also the ones that manifest outside. If you're suffering from things like jealousy, hatred, any inimical forces, call on Narasimha. Any problems that are insolvable, any problems that are very intense, he recommends you call on Narasimha. Now, one of Narasimha's specialties is for those who are struggling with ugliness. I want to say ugliness very for lack of a better term. But if you have problems where you don't like your nose, you don't like the way you look, you have some sort of feature that you're not in love with around your body, Narasimha specializes in changing that. So you invoke Narasimha to bring a beauty, inner and outer beauty, and to fix the flaws that you may have perceived. So that's one of Narasimha's specialties. So very, very intense form of Lord Vishnu, very, very powerful form of Lord Vishnu. Right now he is active. Dr. Ply has been recommending him, and so that tells us that he is also very, very active right now and available for you to call on. You can also visualize his lion's head as your own. You can visualize him in your third eye as a lion, or the symbol lion is very, very powerful and connected to Narasimha. What are some powerful times to call upon him? As I mentioned, twilight is extremely powerful time. This is also a time that falls under what is called as Nitya Pradosham. Nitya Pradosham, according to Agastya.org and the Siddhas, is 1.5 hours up until sunset and 1/2 an hour or just 30 minutes after sunset, which is the twilight time. This time, Nitya Pradosham in general, is associated with karma removal. Now the twilight aspect of it in particular, while Narasimha is powerful during all the Nitya Pradosham, in general, and especially the 30 minutes after the sun goes down twilight is when he's extraordinarily powerful, or considered very powerful to remove karma. Any time for Mars, because he's associated with Mars, so that's Mars aura, that's going to be Tuesdays. I believe Dr. Ply also mentioned the Kritika star is a time because Narasimha, it comes in the form of fire, and the deity of Kritika is Agni, or the fire god. So look out for those times to invoke him, and check out Ply Center. They have, I'll put links in the description. Go check out right after they're watching this video, go look at the free video where you can receive initiation from Dr. Ply and learn more about Narasimha. He also has created a program for those who are wanting to work more closely with Narasimha that you can find in the link in the description. It's also on the Ply Center Academy. And I believe they're also look out for Narasimha's birthday, which happens once a year. It's another very, very powerful time. Every year it's called Narasimha Jayanti. I hope this video helps. As always, if you have any questions or comments, feedback, please leave them in chat below. And if you want to be notified for future videos, click subscribe and the bell notification. God bless.